Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome back to Ssoups channel. And we're starting off with a banger of my comeback. Sorry that I've been gone for a while. This was my finals week for my summer class, but now that we're past that, I can finally get back to making videos, and what a video to start off with. Rick Carlisle is signing a 4-year, $29 million contract to be the new head coach of the Indiana Pacers. Wow. I was actually not expecting us, one, to sign a coach this fast, and two, to get somebody decorated. I actually can't believe that we've done this, to be honest with you. I mean, like, before I go, there's Streamlabs Prime, or before I continue, there's my Streamlabs Prime sponsor. I use it all the time for stuff, and my overlays, you can use my code to get a discount for that. You can also go to my first ever sponsor, Chairs for Gaming. You can use my link in the description or promo code SOUP at checkout. So you can go ahead and check them out. Sell a lot of cool shit. But, alright. Initial thoughts. I am pretty happy with this. I don't know the consistency among the rest of the fan base, because I'm just coming out here to make this video as soon as I can, but from what I see, I'm pretty happy about this. I'm pretty happy. Rick Carlisle is a coach in this league who's been here for a long time. He's a former coach of ours. He started his career in head coaching in Detroit. Then he came to us, coached us for a few seasons, had some pretty good playoff runs, went to the Mavericks. Of course, we know he's won a championship, coached the likes of Dirk Nowitzki, Jason Kidd, Steve Nash, and so many other great players in this league. He's been here for a long time. He signed a big money contract, $29 million over 4 years for a head coach is a lot of money. That is a lot of money to give a head coach. But if we're not going to rebuild, this is probably one of the better coaches. I'm tired of trying to go after the next Greg Popovich or something like that, right? I'm tired of going after it. We tried it, it didn't work. But now we got somebody good. I didn't think he would ever come here, considering how much of a disaster last season was. And it was a disaster. Nothing else to say. We were the most disappointing team in the entire NBA last year. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. That's just how it is. But this hire is an ambitious one. And I'm sorry, it is the last hire you get. The fact that Nate McMillan has brought the Atlanta Hawks to the conference finals blows my mind. I cannot believe it. And because of that, because I can, I'm also going to do a watch along. I'm going to try to be here around 8:30, 8:45, and we're going to watch the Hawks game tonight. So in about an hour and a half, 2 hours, I'm probably going to be live again. So we're going to do a watch along for that. But I cannot believe that they're at that point with that team. It would be a miracle if they won the championship this year. Let's stay with the Pacers. I don't know what he's going to do. It's pretty obvious what he does. It's a little bit slower basketball. It's a little bit more passive basketball. It's not this fast-paced thing, but we saw fast-paced doesn't work. This team wasn't made for that. I think this was one of the best coaches we could get right now. Not for the future. This is a coach for right now. And this shows that the front office, Kevin Pritchard, needs to start winning games now. This is his last hire. He doesn't get another chance. To me, you get rid of him, the president, you just get rid of him already. You get rid of those two. This is their last chance. If we don't do anything again with Rick Carlisle, it's over. They're gone. And the rebuild starts. So either this is a success or it is a massive failure. However, I think we're back in the race as a playoff team with this. We get TJ Warren back. We have Miles Turner back. Everybody gets healthy. Everybody gets healthy. We get Karis LeVert for a full season. We haven't even seen that yet. And we get a coach who I think really, really wants this. I've heard he basically had this job. We didn't go out and do like hundreds of head coaching things. We didn't do that. From what I heard, inside sources say that Rick Carlisle, this job was his if he wanted it. And we do have to remember, he has coached us before. If we go here to Basketball Reference, he has been with Indiana. This first year is 2003-2004, and his last one was 2006-2007. 4 seasons. His regular games, 82, 61, and 21 in his first season. In the playoffs, over here, he did pretty good in his second season. Wins started drying up, and the playoff wins went down. And then in his third season, just not good enough. His last season losing record is over, right? It was over for him. It's just a real shame that it had to end like that, but he kind of came back and made a name for himself. All these years with the Dallas Mavericks. Winning games, just winning games all the time. Great percentage, has a lot of experience. He knows the club. He knows us. He knows what it's like. And honestly, I think he's just going to do what we need to do. We need to just get back to our roots. As much as I would love to play how the Warriors did with Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Kevin Durant, Draymond Green. How much I would love to see that. It's just not in the DNA, and this guy knows what it means. This guy knows what it means. He's had a great team in his hands. And that team that you saw a steady decline with, that team was getting bad. That team was getting old, and that team was getting bad. Let's be honest. But, I'm happy with this. I think this is going to go well. I don't know what's going to happen. We have a person who's won an NBA championship as a head coach with not the greatest squad in the world. Remember that. He had Dirk Nowitzki and then a bunch of role players. The ties like Tyson Chandler and old. I think, was Jason Kidd even on that team? And if it was an old Jason Kidd. Just older players. Sean Marion, I think, might have been on those teams. It's just like, and he was one of the better players. It's just, if we look down here, it's, he said that he's liked it, and he wants to make a lot of moves. That's what I'm very interested in. What does he want to do? That's what I'm interested in the most by this. So he says, it's always possible that moves could be made before the season, but I think General Manager Kevin Pritchard and I are both very excited about the roster getting healthy soon, what the team can be. That's not the greatest news, but the fact that it is in his head that he might want to get new players in is a good thing. As long as new players want to come in, then that's fine with me because we need to upgrade some things. Our bench needs major upgrades. Goga Batase, nah, this not for me. Not for me. Other than Doug McDermott, I don't know how Aaron Holiday's going to be. I don't know if we should just get rid of him now. I don't really know what to do with all that. I don't really know. But it does seem like we made a good hire here. I'm excited. I like it. I think it was a good decision. And especially with seeing how good Nate McMillan is, I'm basically done with Kevin Pritchard. I kind of just want him to go. I think he made the right decision. I think he's learned from his mistakes, but we do have to remember, he may have learned too much. He has done the exact 180 turnaround. He did in a very diverse, extreme hiring process to get Nate Bjorgen, and it was a complete failure. And now he has completely switched it and just grabbed the nearest big-name free agent head coach that he could. He could have way overcorrected himself. or he could have corrected himself just enough. But normally, when that kind of thing happens, it's overcorrection. Something completely failed, so he's completely turning 180 the other direction, and it fails again. This could be another case. This is our head coach. This is our third head coach. 3 head coaches in 5 years. From Frank Vogel deciding to walk, to Nate McMillan doing basically nothing, except high placements, and then complete failure under Bjorgen. So what are we going to do? That comes for the predictions. I'll probably do that after the draft. We did get the 13th pick in the draft. Not the worst pick. I'll take it. I'll take 13th pick in the draft. We could get somebody actually pretty decent for the bench. I think that's a great pick to get for us. So, yeah. I guess we will see. I'm excited. I think this is going to go well. I don't want to say a prediction. I'm going to say a prediction. Next season, the Pacers will get top 5 in the Eastern Conference. We will get top 5. And I'm going to predict, at the very least, we're getting top 5. I am predicting 5th. I'm predicting the top 5 teams are way ahead of everyone else. And we are the best of the... And we are basically slightly better than the best of the rest. I think that's how it's going to go. I think 5th is going to... I think that's a realistic thing. We do have an injury bug. I expect that to hit again, considering we're probably going to have the same starting 5. But we kind of got to go with it. We have this roster. Everybody's young. Everybody's getting into their primes now. This team's ready to win now. I think it'll be a second-round exit next year. That's my prediction as it stands. As it stands, second-round exit, 5th place. As it stands with this coach, I think that is what you kind of want to look for. You also want to look for growth. You want to look for no play-ins. I do not want to ever be in a play-in game ever again. Because blowing out the Hornets and then getting blown out by the Wizards was not fun. They played with my emotions all year last year. But yeah, I mean, I think this is a great hire. I think this was the right choice. I don't know if it was the best choice. The best choice would be blowing up the roster and using what you have to restart. But for going this route, I think this was the best appointment that we could have possibly made. There were some other coaches, but you just got to go grab one before everybody. There's so many head coaching vacancies. We had to go get them. And I think this was right. It feels right. Nate Bjorgen felt like a major risk. This feels right. I could be wrong. Don't hold my opinions to some ungodly standard. I am not Jesus. Just watch this space. Watch just a little bit. Just watch it. I guarantee we will make top 5 next year. Guarantee that. Guarantee. We're going to do Charles Barkley's guarantee. I guarantee that's what's going to happen. But yeah, I'm going to be excited. We're going to see what we can do under this new head coach. So yeah, that's going to be the end of the video. I am going to do a watch along later tonight for the Atlanta Hawks. Or wait, not the Atlanta Hawks. I'm an idiot. Phoenix versus the Clippers. Why did I think it was the Hawks one? I'll probably do that as well. But Phoenix, Suns Clippers, I'm going to do that. I don't know why I said that. For some reason I said that. Whatever, but, go follow the Twitch, because I do stream a lot of stuff on YouTube and Twitch, but there are some stuff on Twitch I don't stream on YouTube. So if you want to see more video games, stuff like that, gameplay, things like that, or whatever, then you can 100% go there, follow the Twitch, subscribe to the YouTube, like the video if you wanted, and comment down below your suggestions. Was this the right guy? Did we make the right decision? And what do you think the Pacers record is going to be next year? Yeah, remember, sponsor Streamlabs Prime and Chairs for Gaming. Go ahead and use all that stuff. And, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. remember to come to the watch along tonight. And yeah, thank you so much. Have a good day and see you later.